a 10! A 10!
Hello and welcome back to Arts and Craft with Gack, where I like to pair up classic arcade games with a tasty beverage or various other art projects with a tasty beverage. So this time I decided I'm going to go ahead and pair up with a game that currently have as a virtual tournament with a group of friends. If you go over to arcadeicons.com, we do a tournament every couple weeks. It's just a virtual tournament online, just between friends. So anyways, the game is Gaplus, also known as Galaga 3, and it's basically the third in the series that started with Galaxian. So it was Galaxian, then Galaga, which I think mostly everybody knows what Galaga is, a total classic game. And then the third one was called Gaplus, also known as Galaga 3. It came out in 1984. It was licensed by Namco to Bally Midway. And gameplay is very similar to Galaga, but even more. So now they have kind of an opposite effect here where he shoots the beam up to collect them at the bottom to allow him to shoot multiple times. So I'll demonstrate that during the gameplay. And the beer I'm pairing up with this time is by New Glory. It's a local brewery to me here in the Sacramento area, and the beer is called Galactus. So Galactus is a double IPA, West Coast style, I believe. So Galactus with Gaplus. That works, right? Why not? So I'm going to go ahead and open the can up, and let's read it first actually. So Galactus Double IPA by New Glory. It's an American double IPA, chock full of juicy Australian Galaxy hops and fermented with our expressive ale yeast. Okay, packaged in its purest form. For optimum experience, store cold and drink fresh. It's 8.1% alcohol. Really cool art. You can see it there. And Galactus is the name. So I actually have a nice glass to pair it up with, to pour it into. Proper glassware, right? Track mode, you know. Smells pretty good. So, like I said, it's unfiltered. Nice aroma. So, cheers everyone. Yeah, real nice. Amazingly, you don't taste much alcohol in that. That's pretty scary. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll show the can one more time here. Galactus. So Gaplus with the Galactus. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up here, just like I did last time. Get a decent camera angle. So I'll be back in a minute. Oh, and by the way, if I didn't mention already, I'll cut to that right now, how I swapped out the joystick to make it better actually for this machine. So, see you in a moment here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is this joystick is not quite right that's on this control panel. I tried to make it work a couple weeks back, and the grommet is just like way too stiff, and it just doesn't seem like it moves around very well. And I set this up, it was supposed to be a 4-way stick. It sort of feels like a 4-way, but I think I'm going to put an 8-way in here anyways. And I'll show you the joystick I'm going to pull from my other machine. But I actually have this, this base is going to go in the other machine. And So we'll cut to that and show you what's going on over there. So here's the joystick that I'm going to pull out of this game. This is Zookeeper, and this is the way it was when I got it. Somebody put the wrong joystick on here. I believe this is an 8-way stick, but it's a taller, I think it's a 1/2 inch diameter shaft, and it should be this one. Maybe it's 3/8, and this one is 1/4 inch, and it's shorter, smaller. This is the correct joystick. That should be, once it's all put together, it'll be on this base down in there. So it'll sit down in further, but let's see here. So this will be underneath the control panel, and you can see how it sits lower than this one, and it's also smaller diameter, both the shaft and the ball top. So this is the correct stick for Zookeeper. So that's what I'm going to swap out in there. And I actually have another reproduction control panel I'm probably going to swap out here with the overlay. This was a bit of a hack job. If we look underneath here, you can see if you can see that there's all these extra bonus holes here that this machine had been modified, probably converted to who knows what, a single joystick with 3 buttons on each side. Could be a lot of different games, but so I'm gonna basically remove all these connectors, swap out to the other joystick to put in here, and then put this one in the other machine. So alright, and I'll cut to when I get it removed. Alright, so here we go. I wound up swapping out the joystick with this other base. This was the one that was in there, the incorrect one. It looks like it's actually a 4-way that was in there with a, I think it's a 3/8 shaft is the size here, and the one that's in here is a 1/4 inch shaft, and it's also shorter. Put this on here. So not sure if you can see the difference there really, but that's the correct stick that's supposed to be in there. It's actually shorter down to the base, the skinnier shaft, and it's actually an 8-way stick. I always thought it was a 4-way in Zookeeper, but nope, it's actually an 8-way. So yeah, so that's kind of temporary. I'm going to wind up redoing this panel because I can feel the holes that are in here. I probably will repair it and sell or trade this control panel. So I'm going to put my new one on there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take this one, this setup here, and transfer it over to the other machine. Okay, so now I'm going to yank this joystick and put this one in there. It's going to be about the same height, but this one is the more sturdy ball top and shaft. I have this dust washer that I yanked from my Donkey Kong dust washer set. It should be fine. I just don't want it to be all deep down in there, seeing what, oh, maybe you can't see that. See the dust washer there? So underneath, I don't want to see all this through the hole here on the control panel. So I'm going to do this. So you can see here the same kind of leaf joystick setup that I'm just going to swap out. So I'll cut to that after I swap them. Alright, so here we go. Got the joystick all set up now. It's actually a 4-way. The game I'm going to play is 8-way, but it's much better now. The grommet's more worn in and a little bit taller, thicker shaft. Or actually not taller, it's just thicker shaft and larger ball on the top. So should work pretty good. Okay, so here we go. Gaplus. This is on my multi-machine. I do not have a dedicated version of this game. There's literally thousands of games I'll wait this one out. There's literally thousands of games of this era. I couldn't possibly own them all, but I wish I could. But I do enjoy playing games whenever I get a chance. So, like I said, there's a group of us. You may already know this by watching this. There's a group of us that hang out on Tuesday nights. It's called the Arcade Hangout on YouTube. And for probably the last 6 months or so, we've been doing a virtual tournament that we call it, where we just get people to play at their own homes and submit scores just for fun. So that's all. The scorekeeping is all done on the Arcade Icons website. A buddy of mine, Griffin, down in Southern California in the San Diego area, he created the website. That's his website, Arcade Icons. And so that's where you can go to sign up. You can also keep track of your own collection and create your own tournaments. So it's pretty fun. So what we currently are doing is we do 2 games every 2 weeks. You can play as often as you like. Just try to be honest with your scores. It's all in the honor system. And no prizes, just bragging rights. That's all. So, I have not played this game very much. It's pretty challenging. It's actually designed to be an 8-way stick, because you can fly up at angles if you need to. But I have a 4-way stick in this machine. I'll do my best to manage with it. I don't anticipate getting very high. If I'm lucky, maybe I can get 50,000, get up on the scoreboard. So, alright, with that, let's go ahead and hop in with the game here. So first ship at 30,000, second ship at 70,000. Tune is very similar to Galaga. So see, I can move in 4 directions, but not up at corners. So there is a bonus thing here, if I can get it. If I get it, then it allows me to do the... Yes, there we go. So now I can send the beam out. I can only move left and right when it does this. And you just have to time it with getting the guys. So it looks like I'll be able to get 3 here. And then once you have that, you can shoot with all 3. Oh, and of course I died right away. Ah! I'll have to try this again, but... It's kind of hard to decide if I use the right hand on the joystick or left hand. This control panel I can do either way. Oh no. I believe on Galaga, I believe so. It's the joystick, it's a 2-way stick, and you do it with your left hand. And then your right hand controls the fire button. Oh no. Yeah, that's pretty tough. Like I said, I have not played much on this game, so let's give it a shot again. Okay, so it's a new ship that appears up there. There we go. Now, come on, give me some ships. Come on down, or bugs, whatever they are. How about some more? Okay. Alright, let's see if I can live now. Survive this. Okay. So the wider you are, the bigger target your guys are to be hit, but as long as my one in the middle there doesn't get hit, I believe I should be alright. But man, you can really blast away. Oh, of course. Gets me right in the middle. There we go. No, no more. Is this a bonus stage now? I think. This one you keep bouncing him up until you spell out the word bonus, I believe. So then they come back around. And it gets progressively faster. Oops. Huh. Oops. Oh, see, got almost the U done. It's probably, is it a bonus life maybe, or extra high score if you spell out bonus all the way? I'm not sure. Now it starts getting funky. The stars reverse direction. Ah, man. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking the left hand for the joystick. And by the way, a good friend of mine lives on the East Coast. Goes by the Arcade Buffet, but he misspelled his name Buffett, so we just call him Buffett. That's his handle, his nickname. This is actually his favorite game to play, so glad that I finally getting around to trying to play his favorite game. So let's go ahead and give this a shot again. Like I said, I think I'm going to try my left hand with the joystick and the right hand with the fire button. So I can fire faster with the right. I'm just used to it being a two-way stick game with Galaga. Oh no, I missed out my bonus. Dang it. Accidentally shot him. Maybe this time. Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit 50,000. I'm going to play this a while. Get the hang of it. I definitely see how the 8-way would come in handy to avoid some of these crazy shots. Oh no! There we go. So I can't move up at all, it just sticks me at the bottom. You just gotta time it to if these guys come in. So I was only able to get one. Now is a bonus stage. So you really only want to hit them once. Whew. Gotta wait for him to come down here. Oh no. Yeah, it starts getting nuts here. Whew. Did I make? Oh! Oh no! One way. Oh no. Ah. One away from the bonus. Yeah, I need to turn the brightness down a little bit on my monitor. Looks kind of, the background instead of being black, it's kind of a dark gray color. That was a little bit freaky. Parsec 5. I think I get a bonus life of 30,000. See if I can make it to that. Ugh. 500 more points. There we go. One bonus life. Right before dying. So I didn't even make it to the scoreboard. I think I'm getting the hang of this though. So 30,000 and 70,000. There we go. First ship 30, second at 70. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on down, guys. Give me something. That's it? Only 2, huh? Oh well, take what I can get. Oh, lost one. Oh! Okay. Alright, can we spell out bonus this time maybe? Let's see. Alright, come on. Alright, what'd the bonus come out to? So it counts all those extra ones up there. Alright, I'll take it. And then you get another 10,000 to complete. Nice! Alright, now I can see how you can rack up some points. That's a big deal there. Oh. Oh, got stuck. Man, that was kind of brutal. Whew, how did I survive that? Oh. I was hoping to make at least 50,000 this time. Oh, right at 50. Exactly 50,000. Do I get to put my score up? All right. Oh. Looks like I can spell out. You can put your age on here. Oh man. 46. Blood type. That's kind of scary. They want to know my blood type? I don't know. I'll just say AA. I don't remember. Alright, so 50,000 exactly. Oh, and I do want to show how to get the high score on Arcade Icon's website. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so my score was exactly 50,000. And here is the website to enter the high scores. So it's arcadeicons.com. There is a series of things you do to initially sign up to become part of the website to enter your scores and also enter into various tournaments. So this tournament, it actually ends on Tuesday, February 13th at 8 p.m. And it's 2 games. It's Alibaba and 40 Thieves. Very odd, strange game. And Gaplus, also known as Galaga 3, which is what I've been playing here. So look, so this actually says a little bit different than my settings. It says 30,000, second at 150,000. So different people have different things that they found on that. But Gaplus, oh, looks like I do actually have a score on there, 33,100. And then Alibaba, I've got 11,800. So overall, I'm in 3rd place. And now I'm going to put the Gaplus score in, which is 50,000. So submit new score. I'll have to go back in and check the settings to see if it's if I can get it to match that. But again, it's kind of on the honor system. No one's trying to cheat anybody. So so I'm logged in. Let's wait for that to finish. So I'm logged in. There's my handle there. So you select the game. So here we got Gaplus, and then enter the score. So it's going to be 50,000. And it turns green when it's in there, and then you agree to submit score. And now we just kind of wait for it. I'm just doing it on a tablet, online on their website. So now, here we go. Now I'm at 50,000 points for Gaplus. I'm still in 3rd place. So I have to get more than 72,500 to advance in Gaplus, and then on Alibaba, at least 17,200 to advance there. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys how that website works. I'll probably revisit this and show more stuff with it, but it's pretty fun. Kind of different way to interact. So alrighty. Okay, so there we have it. Gaplus with Galactus by New Glory. Pair them up. Why not? Cheers, everyone. Good stuff.
I gave it a 10. A 10.